Well, I'm here this morning looking back at my wife, Ruth, Beth Ornberg. This was a special DVD made in her memory with all the pictures we put together at her memorial and celebration of life service. And there's her family, and then there's her and her sister Eileen at Eileen's wedding, and them as children, and of course our marriage pictures, and then Anthony and Marshall. I don't know how my missions trip picture got in here, but it did. It kind of looks odd, but that's where it's from. There's Anthony on his Gotcha Day. She was a very special woman. I was very blessed to have her. It was a remarkable story of meeting online and then me moving to Minnesota, and we dated and got married. We were married 18 years. There's Marshall when we first got her 3 days out of the hospital. There she is a few days later. Ruth was a very special woman, and that's when we dedicated her to the Lord at Bethel Christian. And then that's her dad and her sister Eileen. She was a very special woman. She loved kids. That's when she was smaller. That tells us that she loved kids. There she is from a very young age. She always smiled. She'd been through very difficult circumstances. There's her family at Christmas. She loved her Christmases, there's no doubt about it, and Thanksgiving. It's just sweet memories. I don't watch this video very often. And there's her early picture with her niece and nephew. That's a long time ago. Family pictures again. Her family was special. Cousins, and there's Marshall, 6 months old. She loved having pictures taken of Marshall, and that was her first set of pictures taken. Fall of 2015. She was such a sweetie. She always took good pictures. That time we didn't know we were going to keep her. She was supposed to go home with her mother when we got her. Mom went into relapse, and as it turned out, God had other plans. But even when these pictures were taken, we had no idea we were going to have her. And then Joey and Taylor, that's when they were really young. And some of the pictures of our adventures, and then her and Eileen. And then there's our wedding photo. Married at in September of 2003. Her niece and nephews are very big, Taylor and Joey. And those are younger pictures. That's when we were at the Indians game. This was quite a few years ago. And then her niece at a dance recital. She was always a big part of kids' lives, including Miss Anna. She served the Shamrock family for 11 years. And then the Thomas family, prior to that, she raised so many kids between being a nanny and being a ministry leader for girls. And then, of course, our children were fostered to adopt children. And then Marshall and Anthony, as you can see, that was at Put-in Bay, Ohio on a summer trip. And this was at Bethel Christian during a special service. Or Easter service, actually. And there's our first Christmas picture with Marshall. And this was in Minnesota. This was on a mining truck. She got used to the mines really quick when we went up there. This was at one of a wedding at one of her kids that she nannied, the Thomas family. And then there's our dedication to the Lord. And our good friends, Pastor Ken and Martha. And there, of course, was Santa Claus. I knew a special friend at work. He came and visited us. Her first Christmas. She was a very sweetheart of a girl. I miss her so much. And then there we are at Anthony's dedication when we did, well, actually his Gotcha Day, excuse me. And then friends. Friends are very important to Ruthie. Friends and family were essential. They had so much fun together, their adventures. Her friends Donna and Maria were very close to her. And they were big. She was a big part of her friends' lives long before I ever came into her life. And her Aunt Coco and Eileen they were her mom, Coco, and Eileen were very big part of her life. And they miss him so much. And there are so much memories of friends and family and our marriage and good times together. So I'm here looking back. It's tough 3.5 years. Lots of great memories though. And we all miss you, Ruth. That's the whole key. It's not just me that misses you. Your friends, your family, everybody. Your friends, your family, our kids. Everybody misses you and loves you. This is about a 35-minute video, and I just wanted to put a few minutes together. There's her Taylor me at our wedding. And then some of our dating pictures. That's when we were dating. And this was actually at Marblehead, Ohio. This is why we were married. And then her friends, Donna, and then Eileen, and then us at Marblehead again. And then when we went to Tennessee, this is Laurel Falls in the Smoky Mountains. That's beautiful. And then Marblehead, of course. And Laurel Falls. So anyway, this is our time together, and I miss you, Ruthie, and I thought I'd share some of our memories. Take care, and God bless.